Guys, Jimmy McCrae here again. This is part 3 of a series of videos talking about how to record a lesson through Zoom and send it to your students through Teams. And so if you haven't checked those first 2 videos, you might want to do that. We talked a lot about how to record in Zoom and also how to get that video file. And so if you're at this point in the video, you have your recording and you have your file and you're ready to take that file and take it over to Teams. And so we're going to go ahead and do that. I did want to show you, you'll notice I renamed my Zoom_0 to test lesson. Just to show you real quick, if you weren't sure that you can do that, if you right click on the file and you go down to rename, that's where you're able to actually change the name of your file. And so just something to think about. You may want to do that because when you send this file out to students, they will see the name of it. And so maybe you want to make that name applicable to whatever they're going to be watching or doing. So something to think about. The last thing I would mention before we go to Teams is whenever you record a video in Zoom, it puts these 3 files, remember the audio only, the video only, and then both put together, which is really all you need. They put them all in a folder. And so you'll notice I have a few different Zoom videos. It basically timestamps it. So this shows me the date I recorded and also the time. And so that's what those are. So you may find yourself getting a lot of these files and they may be kind of hard to organize if you're making a lot of videos. You can always rename those as well using the same function. That might be something you want to start doing if you're trying to organize your video lessons. And so anyways, we have our file. Remember, I like to save mine to my OneDrive, but we're going to go ahead and send this out to students. And so I'm going to go to my Office 365 account, just like you guys would through the staff email. I'm going to click on Teams, and I'm going to pick one of my classes to send this video out to. And so let's go ahead and pick one. We'll go with 1020 session, and I'm going to actually send my class this file the same way I would attach any, which is clicking the little paperclip, and then I can decide where my video file is. So this could be on my computer if you did it that way. This could be on my OneDrive as well, which that's actually the way I've done it. And so I'm going to go find my video, which remember makes its own folder, and I'm going to select that test lesson, and I'm going to go ahead and select it and upload a copy. And so my students now, I can choose where it's going to upload. Remember, if you put it in class materials, it'll be read-only, which is totally cool, but it's a video. Kids aren't really going to be able to edit it, so I'm fine with where it is outside of that folder. And you'll notice the progress bar, it's uploading it. I know a lot of you, a lot of awesome teachers were able to figure out how to send files to multiple classes and channels at the same time, which is so cool. I did want to let you know that that function doesn't work with sending out files. That's only if you want to send out a message or a link or something like that. It's not actually going to work if you're sending out a file. So unfortunately, if you're going to do it this way, you're going to have to send this to each class at a time, which is a little unfortunate. But anyways, I'm going to say to my students, check this out. And just like that, I've sent the video to my students. So what a student could now do is click on this video, and you'll notice it's loading now, and they're going to be actually able to play this video in Teams. And so if you didn't watch this video, I'll mute it. But this was me recording in Zoom. So I was in Zoom right now. I was sharing my screen. I was talking a little bit and going through some stuff. I think there was even a point in the video I was using a whiteboard. And so the point is my students can click that and they can watch the video. And if I want them to, I can even let them comment on it, which I think is really neat. There's different ways to send these files. I saw some of you making YouTube channels. The cool thing about that is then you could get a link and you could send that link to all of your classes at once. And so there's definitely more options, but I at least wanted to give you one way. If you're trying to figure out a way to get that first video lesson out to students, this is a simple way to do it. Again, currently not a way to mass send that file out to all of your classes though. And so just be thinking of that. However, super easy to use and students can easily just click that play button and they're already watching you. And so something to think about, guys. I hope this helps. I know you've been bombarded with information, with videos. I hope this doesn't feel too rushed. I'm just trying to pump out as much information to you as I can. I figure, hey, the more I can give you, the better. So thanks for watching. Until next time.